Good morning. Would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here where it is grey. It is grey, but it's not raining. It did rain a lot last night. So, welcome to Tuesday, the 4th of November. I very much still have this time distortion. Time is just weird at the moment. I don't know if anybody else is feeling like that, but I know I definitely am. All right, so today we have the moon still in Aries. All right, it is in Aries until tomorrow morning at 3:16 when it moves into Taurus. Good morning, getting ready for the full moon that we have on Thursday. Hello, Kath. How are you? I was near your house. I was waving from the top of the hill the other day. All right. So, good morning, Lisa. How are you? Good morning, Helen. How you going? All right. So, now today we have a couple of moony things, but they're more in the afternoon. All right. So, just keep plodding away right now. We do have Mercury and Mars are very close, but Mars is at 29.5 degrees of Scorpio. So we've got this focused intensity. Good morning, Karen. I hope your day back at work yesterday was good and that you are feeling fine. So this Aries moon being ruled by Mars at 29.5 degrees of Scorpio. So, very strategic, very the poignant, pondering, postulating, like intense focus. It's like the you can see the goalposts are right there. Okay, so we use that term all the time. The goalposts are getting moved. Well, this is more like there is no time left. Maybe that's why I feel like I'm feeling all this time distortion. Like, oh my God, there's a trip happening. Like, and even I just was talking to Daniel, and um, he's going on a trip, and the words for Thursday are make sure you grab your packing list. It's time to check your luggage. And this is the type of vibe that we are in all week. It's like we're getting to the culmination. It's a full moon. So anyway, back to today. um, yeah, like that. So just think of, you know, all the strategy and forethought that you're doing at the moment, there is an end, all right? Then it moves into Sagittarius. So yeah, the generals are quickly doing all their last bits of stuff. Good morning, Heather. How are you? All right, so the words, the realizations may hit hard today. Now, this is also because the moon is going to conjunct Chiron at 6 p.m. All right, so we've got Moon conjunct Chiron at 6. Now at 7 p.m. we have Moon square Jupiter, right? Moon in Aries square Jupiter, and that is when at 7 p.m. is when the moon starts to square Pluto. All right, so you can see that there's a very I think the moon in Aries square Jupiter will have the ability to say that is just frivolous. I'm not going to do that. Or, maybe sort of feeling into it. It's more like someone. Okay, so think of an independent father that is like, I am too busy to do family stuff. We've got that Jupiter in Cancer. Oh, you didn't end up going to work. Oh, okay, awesome. I'll see you at 9 o'clock then for the class. That's good. That's good. Another week of rest never hurts anyone. All right, so yeah, so back to that moon square Jupiter. All right, so again, with the analogy of, if we're looking at the masculine energy of Mars, blah, 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 in the room trying to sort shit out, and then there's someone at the door going, your family needs you, and he's like, no, I am too busy right now. And that's when the square to Pluto starts. So with the Pluto, the squares, I'm this is why maybe I'm feeling like there's some sort of family realization or abandonment issues or some sort of trigger that makes you feel like you're not worthy. Pluto in Aquarius right now is very concerned about the collective, all right, trying to transform the collective, but that doesn't help the individual. Good morning, Alicia. How are you? Um, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely winging it here with the words, guys. I'm just sort of on a roll here. So yeah, so The realizations may hit hard today. So I was talking to a friend the other day and I asked her, why does healing have to hurt so hard? And one of the answers was because if it didn't stop us in our tracks, we would just keep meandering along, just ignoring the fact that we need to heal specific things, all right? And that's what we've done thus far for most of our lives. We've just ignored things until they get to a crisis point where we cannot ignore them anymore. So now is the time to make peace with the fact that there is work to be done, and it's better to be prepared for what is coming than to be blindsided and just deer in the headlights. Okay, so if you have these type of things, and look, I'm not saying that it's, you're definitely going to have some sort of crisis, but and I'm definitely not saying to walk on eggshells either. Oh my God. Okay, this is only going to be for a certain percentage of you. You know what I mean? But hey, the readier you are for any sort of situations, the readier that you will be if something comes up. Sean, come to the live. We're here, Sean. We're here. All right, so that was pretty much it for today. The sun is trine the north node. All right, so that sun in Scorpio that is shining a light on those darker, soulful places. That north node in Pisces is like, come over here, come this way. You know what I mean? So like there is definitely, there you are. There she is. I just said, Sean, I'm like, come over to the live, Sean. We're here. And I will be on at 9 o'clock for the class today. All right. So yeah, definitely feel, good morning, Sally, that golden thread of the universe sort of pulling you in a like a certain direction. And, that inner guiding light, the light of the universe. We could be in a dark place, but have faith. And that's another one that so Mercury and Mars in Sagittarius is absolutely so. This is my faith. I am willing to stand on my soapbox and I will give you the reasons why I believe my belief is the way to go. And, it's such an individual thing. I was having a chat yesterday and I was like, how do you explain spirituality to people? It's like, what do you believe? Like, think of what you believe, all right? Because what I believe and what someone else believes are their own personal vision. And, nobody has a right to tell you what to believe. They can show you things and ask you, does that feel good? But you can't be told what to believe. That has to come from within. All right. So yeah, we've got that Sun, we've got the Mercury, Mars. Like even though Mars is out of sign to Mercury, they will come back together soon. So if this is a case of you having to stand up for something that you believe in, again, just their dance and flow is going to give you that ability to stand up for your rights, stand up for the things you believe in. So again, think about the strategy that it takes to, to articulate, which is what I am not doing right now. Good morning, Paulette. All right. So I pretty much think, okay, so did I tell you about the rest of the things? No, I did not. All right, so Moon conjunct Chiron at 6, square Jupiter, starting square to Pluto at 7, opposition to Venus at 10 p.m. All right, so that moon opposing Venus is happening all day. So here's another place where you might just have that uncomfortable feeling. And it does sort of work into that, are you prepared? Are you packed? Uranus moves back into Taurus on Sunday. So like, we're going to be reminded of the things that have previously brought us comfort, security, values, financial stability. There is definitely a lot of financial stuff in the air. So maybe, looking at all of your accounts, responsibilities, that might be something that can help you feel more secure. Again, there's a lot going on, and so if these realizations do hit hard today, again, just think of the strategy. All right, nothing is forever. If you are in a financial situation, then ring the appropriate body and say, I am in financial hardship, and there is nothing that they can do about forcing you to make payments. And I guess I'm just trying to say that there is always a way out, whether you are looking for help, or, you know, putting your hand up and saying, I need help, or I'm struggling, or whatever that might look like for you. And this, like I said, this has definitely gone off on a different tangent, but let's draw a card and see whether, you know, they will line up, which it will. It always does. And I'm feeling no on these ones. Well, I'm gonna, no, oh, okay. Oh, did you see that? They said no. And I was going to rebel against them, and they said no. Okay. All right. Oh, hey, Barbara. How are you? So nice to see you. All right. We are going with the Dream Weavers today. I was going to do the normal tarot, but it was a no. All right. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, all the magic everywhere. Oh my God, look at that little sea creature. Did we have this the other day? I don't know. Look at that elephant fish. My gosh, I don't know what. All right, that is card number 14. And I opened it up on card number 14. I think this might be specific. All right, abundance. There we go. We've got the financial aspect here. Abundance, prosperous potential, and being responsible. The law of abundance is operating in your life right now. You are in a time of great potential and possibilities. It's as if everything you've been working for, wished for, and hoping for has brought you to this moment. Synchronicities are everywhere if you're open and you pay attention. This is your time to fully immerse yourself in the beauty of your life while trusting that all your needs will be met. Magical energy works through you for the highest good of all. What is most important right now is for you to have clarity on what you genuinely want to manifest. Be sure you're willing to take responsibility for this and go the distance to care for your co-creation. What do you need to believe for you to receive all of the riches that you deserve? Can you take a moment to define what abundance means to you? Is it financial prosperity, love, good health, or creative achievement? Be careful of what you wish for, because now is the time for dreams to come true. All the magic everywhere is yours to experience. There we go. I love that. I love how the universe was like, meh, no, that way. And it, yeah, fully aligns. So get prepared. All right. While we've got this last bit of Mars in Scorpio with the moon in Aries, get prepared, get strategic, have that foresight to know what is coming so that you're not blindsided by the realizations. Like I said, most of the tricky things are after 6 o'clock. I mean, you'll be feeling it around that 5 o'clock when it gets really close, but just have boundaries where needed, and be very specific about what it is that you want, because it's only Thursday. Thursday, like just past midnight, Thursday morning, that's the full moon. So it's pretty close, and the universe is going to be highlighting some pretty specific things. So I hope you have an amazing day. For my class, I will see you at 9 because I am working at the pub today at 11. So I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow for the moon in Taurus in the morning. Mwah.